Hey, this is Coach Brandon. I've got Matt and Tia with me. They're part of the Hugo Open demo team, and we wanted to take a few minutes to give you guys some tips as we head into the Hugo Open on Saturday, August 22nd. So first off, the event is going to be from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. On Saturday, August 15th, so the weekend before, we're going to make that a practice day, and we're going to program 2 of the workouts. So if you and your teammates want to get together and come to the 8 a.m. or the 9 a.m. class so that you guys can practice these workouts, be very beneficial for you, for you on the day of the competition, but you do not have to do that. Thursday and Friday before the Hugo Open, I'm going to strongly encourage you to try to go to bed early and to get as much sleep and rest as possible so that you are at maximum competing potential on Saturday, the day of the Hugo Open. I know that's tough for some people, but try to go to bed early. The day of the competition, you want to arrive to the gym early. There's nothing worse than your teammates waiting to find out if their other teammate is going to show up or not or be on time. It just makes things a lot more stressful. So plan on being at the gym early. If you are traditionally late coming to class, I would try to set your alarm clock a half hour early or change your clocks, whatever you need to do so that you can get here a little bit earlier so that you do not feel rushed. Especially if your team is in that first heat. We will start the heat without all the athletes if they are not ready. So make sure that you are here early so that you can get warmed up. That'll help you prevent injuries as well. Next, the morning of the event, eat breakfast. I know some people traditionally don't eat breakfast before they work out when they come to a class. That's fine. They go and eat afterwards. But at the day of a competition, if you don't eat before, you get excited, you forget about eating later on. Next thing you know, 3 or 4 hours have gone by and you haven't eaten at all. We actually had that happen to somebody a few years ago, and they did not feel very good by the time it came midday, and we got pretty sick. So I highly encourage you to eat breakfast, get up early, because you're already going to come to the gym early, eat breakfast, get some good clean protein, some carbs, drink a lot of water, and then come to the gym. And then have some snacks. It doesn't need to be a full-on meal after you work out, but have some small snacks for after you work out. So things like fruit, apples, bananas, applesauce packets, have some protein bars, have some oatmeal or a bagel, maybe some hard-boiled eggs, and then also have plenty of water, Gatorade, things like that to keep you hydrated as well. If this is your first Hugo, ask people on your team, ask other people at the gym what to expect. If they have any tips or tricks, I'm sure they'll share them with you. We are still in the middle of a pandemic, and COVID is still a concern, so we will have more people in the gym than we traditionally do for one class, but luckily we have a large enough facility to where we can socially distance, so please be mindful of that and social distance. We will have space set up all throughout the gym for you guys to be spaced out. You also are welcome to set up tents out back, tailgating chairs, things like that. But please be mindful of that. Along those lines, let's also remember to keep our hands clean, keep our, just our bodies clean in general. So if, when we come in, continue to sanitize your hands. After we work out, let's wash our hands. If during the workout you want to have hand wipes in your hands to wipe down the equipment real quick before it's your turn to go, you're welcome to do that. We will be wiping down and cleaning the equipment in between each heat, but if you feel like it needs some extra cleaning, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Event 1 is to turn in your team name by Thursday, August 13th at 11:59 p.m. So before midnight, you need to turn in your team name. You need to email me, Brandon at noexcusescrossfit.com, turn in your team name so that you can get your full 100 points. It's an easy 100 points, so do not miss out on that. I was talking to Matt and Tia after we did the demo workouts, and we kind of came up with some some thoughts and some ideas that we wanted to share with you guys. So the workout 2 is that those 2 7-minute AMRAPs. And we were kind of thinking that it might be best to go male-female on that first AMRAP and then male-male on that second AMRAP. And here's why. That 20-pound devil's press, most females can do that pretty easily or pretty well. But for the females to do the next AMRAP with the 35-pound dumbbell thrusters, that might be a little bit slower, a little bit more of a struggle. So it might be beneficial if you go male-female, then male-male on that. Also, we're looking at these rounds to be fast. So we're looking at the rounds to be like 50 to 60 seconds for maybe the really fast, strong athletes, and then 60 to 70 seconds for some athletes that are, still maybe it's their first competition or maybe not as strong or as fast as others. So this should take around a minute. So think a minute of work and then a minute of rest. A minute of work, a minute of rest. And you want to try to withstand that for that entire 7 minutes. So workout 2, or excuse me, event 3 is going to be 5 minutes to find your 1 rep max in the snatch, the clean, and then the clean and jerk. So all the females have to do the clean. And the reason behind this was because we wanted to make it scoring wise, so where we can score everybody evenly or fairly. And so if we had some males doing cleans, some females doing cleans, traditionally males are going to clean more weight than a female, and so we wanted to make that even and as fair as possible. So that leaves the males figuring out who's going to do your snatch and clean and jerk. It's pretty simple there. Who can lift the most weight? Who's going to get you more points that way. Event 4. This is the synchronized workout. This workout comes down to one thing, transitions, or 2 things, transitions and communication, all right? So if you have really fast transitions and you can go from one person to the next, that's gonna be very beneficial for your team. With transition comes communication though, so telling your teammates when you're too tired, when you need a break, whatever it is, being honest with your team and not trying to be the hero and do all the reps will also play a big factor as well. And then finally, we're going to finish outside traditionally with our sled workout. We have paired this with some biking and rowing as well. And let's just say this one's all about it's all out. So when it's your turn to go, you have to go all out. Zombie apocalypse, people are chasing you. You have to go in a hurry. There's no pacing this one or anything like that. So that one will be really fun to end with. So that's it for the Hugo Open. If you have additional questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me and I can talk to Matt and Tia and see if they have any pointers for you as well. But otherwise, good luck.